Okay, and I'm back for part 11. And I hope you don't mind, guys. I'm taking some time takes. I'm just really excited, and I love chatting with you about the game. And, we're all excited for it. So hopefully you're enjoying this kind of extended look at some of the, at the rulebook, and of course some of the things you can look forward to in Dungeon Crusade. This we're not gonna get into this right now, but it goes into about Celebration Day, and we're gonna be talking about another artist here, Damien Maimolidi, another amazing artist, and he did the House of Chance games we're about to see, and the Village board, and the Tomb of Kaladar, and the Map of Avalon. Truly amazing artist, and so this is just a scene from the Village board. And so it just says the heroes are free to roam the village on Celebration Day. Some of the activities you can do, I'm not going to, you know me, I'll keep talking about this, but on Celebration Day, your heroes level up, of course. This is when you level up. You can visit the blacksmith, have power gems created, buy and sell your gear, get new gear. Your heroes can rent a room and sleep at the tavern to regain their essence. They can visit the academy in the village, gain some new special abilities. Visit the temple. They can get healing from the temple. They can be cured of afflictions, blessings. Before you leave the village, you'll definitely want to visit the bazaar to get some health potions, torches, stuff like that. And now I want you to remember this, because this is coming up, and this is something very, I feel, innovative in the game. There's this little building in the village. It's in the northwest part of the village called the House of Chance. And what this is, and this was, I thought, very innovative, and I think people are really going to enjoy this. This is a gambling hall. And so one of the reasons why this rulebook took so long is because I had to write, not just one rulebook, but 6 rulebooks for the 4 House of Chance games that I created, and then for the Avalon Adventure board game. So keep that in mind, because we're about to talk about the House of Chance games. So I think you're going to enjoy that. So let's close out this section, and what is this now? House of Chance. Okay, so let me explain this real quick, and I'm going to try to spend a few minutes on each one. The House of Chance is a gambling hall. And I'm going to make this clear, because I know that some backers joke with me. There is 4 games in the House of Chance. However, it's randomly decided which one, keyword, one game shows up in the House of Chance per Celebration Day. There were some I don't know how it got so misconstrued, but some people thought you put all these 4 games into the House of Chance. No. That's not how it works. You'll break the game. It's unbalanced. You can't do that. Now, you can house rule it, but it just doesn't work. So you roll a d4. All the games are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. Say 3 comes up. Let's say Tower Attack is number 3. Okay, then Tower Attack's the one House of Chance game that is played. So before we talk about these, what happened is I asked Damien. I said, here's the deal, Damien. This game is, of course, very retro-inspired. And these 4 House of Chance games, I want them to appear like they came out of, like, a closet. Like from 1978 or 1982, 1983. And I honestly believe Damien built a time machine. And this guy went back and lived from, like, 1978 to 1983. And I gave him my prototype design of what I was envisioning. But, man, this is all Damien right here. Guys, this guy didn't go retro. He went advanced retro. This is Tower Attack. And one of the games I loved growing up was Dark Tower. And so to pay homage to that, this is Tower Attack. And this is a dice. This comes standard in all. I'm glad I remember this. This comes standard in all editions of Dungeon Crusade. Okay, you'll get Tower Attack. So this evil skeleton army is taking over the tower, and these valiant warriors here have to take it back. So you're going to use the purple, green, and orange D12, and it's like a dice pushing game, like, you're pushing your luck, and you have to bet gold, and as you go up the tower, you can win more, but then again, if you lose, you're going to lose your gold. So that's a little bit about, that's Tower Attack. And there's some art from it, and I mean, this Damien is just, I asked him, how did you make it look so retro? I mean, this honestly looks like something from the early, for late 70s, early 80s. It's really amazing. So we're not going to get into the game mechanics. I mean, believe me, it's very well explained. The other game here, now the next 3 games you're going to see are from the Master of the Realm edition. So you'll get all 4 of these games with Master of the Realm. This is Heroes versus Monster. Again, all this is Damien Maimolidi. roughly put a prototype together, and he's the one who just made this look beautiful. Um, in the for the heroes versus monsters, see these, where are the heroes at? Okay, here, see these heroes right here? You have a warrior, a mage, and an archer. Okay, when this starts, they go into the Chapel of Light. And then there's 8 challenges. They start out easy, and of course it goes up. These monsters up here are going to be invading from this side into the Chapel of Light, and you must defend the Chapel of Light from the invading monsters. And each warrior, the warrior, mage, and archer, I gave one special ability to. So this is, and please understand, the House of Chance games are not to be like drawn out. You know, this is a very quick 5-10 minute kind of thing to get you back into playing Dungeon Crusade. But in saying that, this one took a while to put the graphic design together. It took longer than I thought. It took an extra day or two to put all this stuff together. So that's what Heroes versus Monster is. You have to defend the Chapel of Light. And of course, the higher the challenges you do, the bigger the rewards. It's a very cool, like, little skirmish game. And again, 5-10 minutes at the most for that. So that is Heroes versus Monsters. And then it goes on more, just talks about, you know me, I'm very descriptive about everything. There's an initiative roll of who the monsters or heroes who goes first. You have action points of how heroes move out. So this shows, like, the mage spent 3 action points to move 3 spaces. The archer spent 2. And it cost 1 action point to launch an attack. So that is a little bit of Heroes versus Monsters. Going on to the next page is Skulljack. And Skulljack is a simple form of blackjack. There's, you know, it's very easy. Or the game 21. 3 heroes can play Skulljack, and what you have to do is, of course, get 21 and attempt to beat the evil dealer Skulljack. You beat his hand. So let's go on to the next page, because that has a lot more to show you. So this is the board. Again, Damien, I don't know how he did it. Because look at this. It's even like, look at the wear marks. Like, that's not like, you know, it's supposed to look like that. It made it look like the board was wore down. Up to 3 heroes can play. And again, very simple. Hero has to bet 200 gold. You can't split your hand. If you're familiar with blackjack and 21, you can't split your hand. It's just a simple form. You know, you can't get insurance, nothing like that. Skulljack is dealt a card and then another card face down. Heroes are dealt cards, and you have to beat Skulljack. And then there's a bank with 2,000 gold, and then you can win, of course, you know, gold to spend in the village. So this is kind of just like a sample of what it kind of looks like set up, in a way, if you know. So that is a little bit about Skulljack. And understand, the House of Chance is not a novelty. That sometimes your heroes are going to be low on gold, and they're going to need to go into the House of Chance because they're going to have to buy, you know, maybe healing potions, or, you know, they don't have money to maybe rent a room at a tavern to get their essence back. So this is very much part of the gameplay. Now listen, the last one we're going to go over here is the Adventures of Bravely the Knight. And I hate to do this, but there's going to be a very short part coming up here. I'm going to leave it with this, and this is one that I think you're really going to enjoy. And we're going to talk a little bit about this one. So I'm going to be back with our final part for this. So I'll talk to you very soon.